I can't stop talking about 4K. Whether it's at industry events, or to colleagues, to my friends and family, and above all, to consumers, I tell everyone it's like looking out a window. Seeing is believing, and the thrill I get seeing someone experience 4K for the very first time never gets old. And at Sony, we are constantly adding new experience for consumers and professionals to get excited about. So let me explain. We've made steady progress in bringing to market a variety of 4K devices, including televisions, cameras, camcorders, home cinema projectors, and so on. But we all know content is king. Well, we've made significant advances there as well. As you know, only Sony delivers a total professional and consumer 4K experience from scene to screen and more. From our professional 4K cameras to our cinema projectors, Sony has been and continues to be at the forefront of original 4K content creation. We were also the first to deliver native 4K content directly to your home. Last year on this very stage, we promised to deliver a native 4K download service, and by summer 2013, we did just that. And today, the world's first, and may I add only, in-home 4K video download service, Video Unlimited 4K, gives you regularly updated library of more than 140 titles, including the latest full-length movies, television programs, and short subjects, all in beautiful 4K ultra-high definition from Sony Pictures Entertainment and other notable studios. These include theatrical releases such as Elysium, The Amazing Spider-Man, and also the full catalog of our hit TV show Breaking Bad. Every breathtaking vista and gritty detail that helped to tell what is arguably TV's best story is all available for the first time in stunning 4K. And this was a true collaboration and demonstration of the breadth of Sony's entertainment offerings, including the best picture quality, Sony Pictures 4K recording and mastering technologies, and the powerful Sony Entertainment Network. We also know that consumers want choice, so we'd be remiss to offer only one content option. That's why we've been working tirelessly to secure partners to expand the world of 4K entertainment even further. These include 500 Pix for photos, YouTube, and more. 500 Pix is a worldwide premier photo community, and new 4K Bravia TVs will have access to that community so consumers will be able to enjoy high-quality 4K photos from around the world easily through their TVs. And we have just begun to collaborate with YouTube on a new internet video decoder. The decoder, dubbed VP9, will be built into our new products in the near future. And today, I'm really excited to announce that our relationship with one of the undisputed leaders in content delivery space has taken a giant leap forward. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the CEO of Netflix, Mr. Reed Hastings. You're welcome, Reed. Welcome. So Netflix is a creator, a content creator, and also a digital delivery platform of content. What can we expect to see in the way of content in 4K between Sony and Netflix?
Well, Netflix is really about working with Sony to create these fabulous entertainment experiences. And when 4K was starting to be talked about, we saw the possibility of it. And we saw that the internet was the natural medium to deliver to TVs, because the first million 4K TVs, they don't have much content except for the incredible content on the internet. And so not only have we been working on all the delivery mechanisms, the encoding, working with the manufacturers, but also with the content groups. And many of the content creators are very excited about 4K and what it allows them to show in storytelling. All of the new originals for Netflix are going to be in 4K. So for example, House of Cards Season 2 coming February 14th. That's shot, edited, produced in 4K. And working with Sony, we've been able to go back, and I know many of you have already seen Vince Gilligan's amazing Breaking Bad, but I'm sure you're going to want to rewatch it in 4K. It is just unbelievable. And so we're working with Sony on that to come out and be able to show on the Bravia TVs. So there's going to be a lot of content. It's a chance for the internet to really shine.
That's exciting. It's really exciting. So 4K, 4 times high definition. What kind of bandwidth do you need in the home to deliver stunning 4K experience?
Well, we've been working on that to make it really practical for all homes that have broadband to be able to work on. And the genius of this is what Sony's been doing with the HEVC decoders, the H265. And so we're going to be able to have stunning 4K in less than 15 megabits a second. So if you've got a cable or fiber plan that's rated at 20 or above, you've got plenty of headroom. And so this is very practical. This is over Wi-Fi if you want to. This is really amazing at 15 megabits a second, which is testament both to the work that we've been doing on encoding and the work that Sony Bravia's been doing on the decoder.
So Sony, like Netflix, is very much interested in a good quality, great customer experience. And in streaming, people have experienced buffering. What's been your experience working with the Sony televisions in the delivery of 4K content?
Well, I'd say in general with smart TVs, over the last couple years, it's great because you can pick it up and use it, but sometimes it's been slow to start up, and we've been working with the industry on this. And I have to tell you, about a month ago, we got the first new Sony Bravia TVs in for testing and validation. And the engineer calls me up, which is not normal, and said, "You got to come down to the lab and see this. It's like nothing they've seen before." And the Sony Bravia TV is the fastest TV at startup, and you want to get right to a Netflix stream and watch it play that we have ever seen. It's just amazing work that the Sony engineering team has done, and I think you'll all be really impressed with it.
That's awesome. We look so much forward to working with Netflix, and we have a great team, and together we can just continue to provide great content, great 4K, and great customer experience. Reed,
awesome,
thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, Reed Hastings.
Thank you all.
The creation of new 4K content is on the rise, which means there will be even more content for you to enjoy in native 4K now and moving forward. We recently worked with ESPN to capture some exciting footage of the X Games in Los Angeles. And in September, Sony's F-55s shot the world's first fashion runway show in 4K for Tory Burch. The same cameras were at the World Series using the power of 4K technology to give viewers at home more detailed, high-definition replays. But of course, entertainment content is still at the heart of what we do. And just a list of recent movies shot with Sony 4K cameras includes Oblivion, After Earth, Smurfs 2, and Evil Dead, with upcoming 2014 projects ranging from Spike Lee's newest movie, The Sweet Blood of Jesus, to Think Like a Man 2, and About Last Night. On TV, our F-55 cameras are now being used by Hulu to produce an original 4K series, and Sony's Crackle platform is shooting many of its shows on 4K cameras. The cameras are also on the set of new popular TV shows like Trophy Wife, The Michael J. Fox Show, and one of the hottest new shows on TV right now, produced by Sony, The Blacklist. So as you can see, 4K content exists and more is in the works. But what about production and distribution? That seems to be the holy grail of mass adoption. Well, there's news to report on that front as well. Sony is the first and still the only manufacturer to provide an end-to-end 4K live production infrastructure, including camera, server, and projection system. Now what that means is you'll be seeing many more events using this technology in the near future to bring to the home a much more immersive experience than you're seeing now. This live production system will expand the capabilities of delivering 4K content from the lens to the living room. Broadcasters and production companies are successfully testing 4K delivery and distribution, not only to produce better resolution, high-definition images now, but to create more efficient 4K distribution in the future. And we're not talking about this as a science project 10 years in the future. This is all happening now. And chances are, you've already seen some examples of our 4K live efforts, such as the Confederations Cup, Wimbledon tennis, movies, TV shows, concerts, and many more. And this year, FIFA World Cup final will be shot in 4K. And 4K also has the potential to bring new ways of enjoying sports to audiences. For instance, at this year's CES, we will have 2 4K projectors blended to give a full soccer field image. Please see it for yourself tomorrow. It's like having an entire stadium right inside our booth. So, with 4K production and distribution pieces rapidly coming together, as the market demand continues to grow, Sony is ready now to provide end-to-end 4K. So we've discussed professionally created 4K content. What about the other end of the spectrum, the content that all of you create? This past year, we put the power of 4K creation squarely in the hands of our consumer with our 4K Handycam. Combined with a suite of products such as our expansive range of IO PCs and Vegas Pro editing software, we created a powerful package for easily creating your own 4K masterpiece. Of course, we realized our flagship 4K Handycam was not exactly within reach of all aspiring filmmakers, but this year's model changes all of that. I'm pleased to introduce our new 4K Handycam. Take a look at how small and light it is compared to our current model. Now, this is the camera you can consider not just for your film festival creation, but one that would not be out of place at a wedding, a recital, or on your next vacation. And it's packed with impressive technology to ensure whatever you shoot is captured in the clarity you would expect from Sony 4K. Its back-illuminated 1-inch CMOS image sensor and Bion's X image processor deliver stunning picture quality and performance even in low light, while its large diameter Zeiss lens is optimized for movie shooting. Wi-Fi and NFC allow you to quickly and easily connect to other devices such as your smartphone or your tablet. And you're not limited to just 4K. It can down convert in the camera and play back super sampled HD in a quality much higher than that of conventional HD footage. Smaller, more convenient, yet fully functional 4K, all in a body that can be easily operated with one hand. But the real showstopper is the price. This will retail for about $2,000, or as I like to say, 4K for 2K. Well, you didn't think our discussion of 4K wouldn't include TVs, did you? Of course. Of course you can enjoy 4K images, native or upscaled, directly on one of our existing 4K Ultra HD Bravia televisions, and now we have even more for you to choose from. Ladies and gentlemen, feast your eyes on what I'm calling the reference standard for 4K. In addition to triluminous display and 4K X Reality Pro, our flagship, the X950B series TV, features extended dynamic range Pro technology to deliver superb picture quality. Its unique backlighting algorithm can achieve a much wider dynamic range of brightness with higher peaks and deeper blacks. In 65 inches, and our largest display of the line, 85 inches, these televisions are eye-catching no matter what you are viewing. Joining the 4K Ultra HD Bravia range is the X900B series. This series of TV is sure to please the most discerning viewer with features that enhance the home theater experience. And just look at the iconic wedge design to improve performance. Larger speakers with rich, enveloping sound. Beautiful, aren't they? There's more. Go ahead, you can give it a round of applause. We've got 9 total new models in 3 series for a 4K experience for every viewer. All 2014 4K Bravia TVs come with Sony's own 4K 60p HEVC hardware decoder built in, which will enable you to enjoy various new forms of 4K content, which I touched on earlier. We're also working on the next generation 4K media player, which will feature the same decoder to provide the equivalent experience on our current X900A and X850A 4K Bravia televisions. It will also allow you to store video from our 4K Handycam and play it back on compatible 4K Bravia TVs. And our new Play Memories application for Bravia, available now in the US and expanding to another 27 regions, allows you to instantly enjoy your 4K photos in all their glory on your Bravia screen. That's our world of 4K. Content and hardware. Whether you're capturing your own with any of our devices or watching professionally created entertainment, all of the very highest achievable quality and detail. You see, at Sony, we don't believe in the phrase, just good enough. In a world where quality is sometimes sacrificed for convenience or accessibility, we go above and beyond. And with Sony 4K Ultra HD, we allow you to see the details, but we also want you to hear them.